here? Are you taking movies?
Mike is eating like crazy
He's
today.
taking movies. Oh my God.
So I didn't want that one.
Some movies here. Hey, bye. Hey, Bill. Bye. Anybody wants to say anything for her? Hey, say something for bye.
Hey, bye. Bye, bye.
Bye bye. Yeah.
But look at her. All the birds.
Okay.
Wait, this is
Again, do you have some? Say bye to.
Bye, bye, bye.
bye, bye.
The afternoon at 3 p.m. and we have a group gift that we're going to give to you then, but this is actually something that's not even from any of us, it's from actually your family. They wanted to send something down to you for your retirement, so this is from them, and they wanted to make sure that you got it ahead of time and would have a chance to
It's really my delayed Christmas present.
really enjoy. We gotta go in.
Wow. Dear Mom.
Please send money.
Please send money.
Need a bigger box than that?
Oh my goodness.
They thought it was
I know.
They thought it was important you had the weekend to work on this, so you might want to use it next
I'll
week.
come in next week and practice with it.
Yes.
Software to
Yes, it's the camera case, it's all padded and everything.
Oh, good.
5, 6. Oh, you're trying to get it? Yeah, because I haven't got a chance. I was just trying to make sure it's
to speak. And yes, I know he's very happy about that. Anyway, this is a happy event and a sad event. Happy that I'm sure Vi's retiring. She's been talking about this for years. It's sad because we're definitely going to miss her, and she's been a very good friend. So with that, I would like Tony to come up and say a few words, and then I will take it away from Tony, and I'll have a few words to also say.
Well, again, thank you for being here to celebrate such a good time and sad time too. Vi has been threatening me with retiring for 5 years, and I always believed her. In fact, she did that 2 weeks before the implementation of the GX system. And it was so serious, she even went to the hospital. And that was alone here. This time she said she was going to retire, and I did not believe it at all. And bingo, she's doing it. Anyways, Vi has been with us for 17 years, and that's a lifetime. And I say this to, some of you have already heard this. I do remember clearly the first time I met Vi, and that was in Fountain Valley Building, 17 years ago in March of 1982. On the second floor of the building. I was interviewing for the job. She was already there sitting on her desk. And she had a 2x4 desk on those days.
Yes.
And seriously, 2x4 desks. And the reason we didn't have anything on the first floor is because the first floor was not finished or completed construction yet.
This is Gordon G. When Judy was a lot younger, didn't have any gray or white hairs, and she smiled a lot. Most of you weren't here in the Neolithic age of MMSA when we first began. In many ways, it isn't too much different than it is now in IS. Big IS projects, unclear business requirements, clear deadline dates, and not enough resources. This is what they call the system life cycle for you younger folks. Our charter at that time was to receive all the application programs from the Japanese IS staff, learn them and install them in the US. Vi's accounting system was being developed by the MC staff, and mine, all of the vehicle systems, were from the MMC staff. I didn't fully appreciate this fine difference between MC and MMC until we made our first trip to Japan back in 1982. My first trip was 6 weeks and consisted of 100-hour work weeks covering 7 days a week. The only sights I saw of Tokyo were the hotel, restaurant, and rooms 6A and 6B in the MMC building. The MC staff of VICE system had everything under control and ran the whole show, including 3-day work weeks. Vi took full advantage of this opportunity, and she enjoyed her travels in Tokyo, including side trips to Osaka and Kyoto. If you don't believe me, just ask her to see the photo album she still has from that trip. I did see that. She'd come back to the hotel with her latest photos and tourist souvenirs and openly gloat in front of us all. You know, things haven't changed for her much in 17 years. Over the years, it's been her whale watching trips and safaris, which reflects the easy life she had at MMSA. And he put that in bold. Whether it had been accounting or warranty service, her user meetings are riddled with Vi's classic responses. Some of my favorites are, 1, that's out of scope. 2, you know that's going to take time. 3, that's just tough. I've heard that on many occasions myself. 4, I'm sorry, but that's not my job. If you enjoyed these, Vi told me she's working on a book of these Vi-isms during her retirement. Speaking about not my job, tomorrow we will be saying sayonara to Vi as she changes course to devote full time to her real job of travels, family, and friends. We know she'll do it as well as ever, seeing how she received a Sony digital camera as a retirement gift from her sons. If the pages of life were made of photographs, we know Vi's would be full of happiness, love, and laughter. God bless you, Vi, on your new adventure, and please come back sometime and share your photos with us. It's from Gordon G. He's been out sick for a couple days, and he really is sorry that he wasn't able to attend. Also, Mr. Takahashi stopped by my office, and unfortunately, he had a 2:30 to 4:30 meeting, and he wanted to wish you well. And I would definitely like to thank you, Vi, for 11 years that I've known you. Time has flown by real quick when we're having fun. And, you know, we've had many moments, good times and bad times. You and I have worked closely on some projects, and most of them, you know, you've kind of worked on your own with other areas. But it's been a true pleasure to work with you. I really appreciate all your hard work and efforts, and going to the movies occasionally. We did that just last Friday, as a matter of fact, with a group of us, and we will certainly miss you, and we wish you the best. Thank you.
I can't believe this time's come so quickly. Vi, you've been a great manager, co-worker, teacher, and friend to us all. And as a small token of our appreciation, we have a gift for you, so I'd like you to come up and get this. Come up. It's not a Montero. You can probably tell by the size of the box.
What I like, vacations, holidays, weekends, long lunch hours, and coffee breaks.
Something to stay in touch.
And to email us those pictures every year.
Thank you, everybody, for
My electronic leash.
We we wanted to make sure that Vi kept in touch with us at all times, or we could keep in touch with her at any moment that we needed her for consulting purposes. The other thing that is missing is we have to get her a cell phone and a long-range beeper, pager, so we know for sure we'll be able to contact her one way or the other.
What a little guy.
This way it'll fit nicely in your car.
Right. We want to make sure you have something light for your travels.
I guess. Like, look where that is. Look at that. Holy cow.
The screen flips however you want it to. Yes. So now you have something else to learn. Maybe you're trying between the camera all weekend long trying to figure out the camera. Now you have this.
Oh my God. Well, that is beautiful.
You want to come up, Mike?
Not really.
I know you don't. I'll keep this picture turned so you can see that Gordon is participating.
Oh, gosh. This reminds me of our Christmas luncheons when we used to spend about 3 months trying to figure out what trick to play on what person. For those of you that have been here a long time, you probably remember some of our infamous Christmas luncheons. And one year we had a striptease come in for Tony Romero's birthday. That was quite interesting. We'd probably all get hauled into HR today if we tried the same thing and thrown out for sexual discrimination or something. But we've certainly had a lot of fun, a lot of really great times, a lot of difficult times. I think coming over to a company that, you know, like most of you know that I came from almost 15 years at Toyota. And coming over here and, you know, starting up a new company was really, really exciting. I mean, it's always neat to come in and start something up from scratch. And it was, like I say, a lot of fun, a lot of hard work. Known a lot of great people. You know, we've still got a lot of great people here. We've also lost a lot of good people over the years to various other locations and what have you. It is true, I probably have been threatening to retire for at least 5 years. I almost tried using it as a threat, a real threat. You know, it's like, I'm going to retire if you don't do so-and-so. Never worked, but, you know, it was worth a try. I think that Gordon may have forgotten a few times when I was actually pounding on somebody's desk and screaming at him, but I have had those days. I've even used an occasional four-letter word now and then. But it really has. It's been a super company, and I wish all of you the best of, I guess luck is a good a word as any, good fortune. I certainly hope that the path of the company continues upward and onward, and I think everybody will have my email address, and I certainly have a lot of people's email addresses, so I'm sure we'll keep in touch these days with these electronic leashes. You know, it's impossible not to. And I did find on this digital camera that I can take the picture, it puts it instantly on a floppy, which I can download instantly to the computer and attach it to an email. So you're all in danger of receiving huge pictures that you won't be able to download because your modem won't handle it. I really can't think of anything else. Thank you all for turning out, and in the words of the forthcoming Star Wars movie, may the Force be with you.
You have to bring that back for tomorrow for Gordon, if he's back tomorrow, so you can see it. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much. Cake and punch. Who's cutting the cake? Me? All right. Do we have some knives and stuff like that? Or maybe Mike wants to get those. We'll get those started. Thank you very much. Come on up and help yourself.
You're in the way, aren't you? Yeah, always. Just in the